See, I've been in here for a little minute. You know what I'm saying? And I see niggas, they like to talk a lot. They like to claim leadership. They like to claim this and that. You know what I'm saying? They like to be above what they really is and have authority. But they don't really need that authority. They don't really know what to do with that leadership. You understand? Your whole hands with this boy, your ass need to stop and ask you to give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up and serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. See, everybody ain't with all that peace talk. Everybody ain't with all that bygone be. Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you to prop. It's about to get serious. Boy, when they hit us with dope and kill us with crack, where the fuck with your leaders? I'm curious. He cashed out on your blood, traded you in and bought a new biz. Ask you the prophets, I tell you the scheme. If you don't wake up, you gon' die in your dreams. I tell you once, won't tell you no more. I swear these crackers try to kill us slow. Just spoke to a nigga and fed he up for parole because of the COVID. It feel like the host in this world that don't go together. Nowhere it's golden in the ghetto. I'm in the city blazing with my niggas. Just told the devil the score never settled. Yeah, see the prophets. I'm tired of these niggas keep talking about, you know, you respect my religion, I respect your religion. Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you the prophets. You know, like we all come together. Cause you know what I'm saying? They say God so loved the world. God so loved the world to know. Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you the prophets. Don't give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up and serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. Hey, gentlemen, y'all, we don't pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up. You know what I'm saying? Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you to wrong with step. I'm solid for show to the fake niggas. Stay solid. I got it. Let's go. Let's go. I ain't taking no loss. Ain't no talking when we got the flow. Ain't no peace, just play with your own. I'ma be loyal to the right arm. Tell them we can't keep me slave. And I can never let bygone be bygone. Got your baby mother on high. Got your baby pass through the fire. Ask you the prophets. That baby soul belong to the Lord. How dare you abort it? Devil will fail you, bitch, I can afford it. I prepare slaughter, you bring me my water. But your leaders weak, let them lies slip through their teeth. Their ass need to stop and ask you the prophets.
That's just the reality, Christians. I'm sorry to hurt your feelings. I know your pastor lied to you every Sunday for 30 years, but that's what the church is for, lying. That's why they exist, to lie the money out of your pockets.
Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you to give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up and serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up and serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga.
All right, we're gonna play one more, maybe two.
Hey, yo, YAHANNA.
Hey, y'all, what's up, Ottawa?
Yo, you know we got to do it again.
Damn right.
They're killing us in these streets, you know?
Yeah, man, this shit crazy.
Let's ride.
Let's get it.
My heart goes out to all of my brothers who been shot by the cops, can't trust the undercover. Cold-blooded the way they did to Demetrius Stanley. Shot him in front of his own home with his family. Innocent black man killed once again. To the hands of these crooked cops, they ain't your friend. Hunters down, they bloodthirsty men. Gunners down, walk free and they win.
They killing us like George Floyd. Put a knee to your neck while they hold you down. You can't run, they'll gun you down. If you drive away like Andrew Brown. Same way they did Matthew Williams. He had a knife, but they ain't have to kill him. Lied on him, say he lunged at him. He tried to flee, they shot their guns at him.
It ain't gotta be nighttime, it can be broad daylight. Get out your car, try to get back in, they'll kill you like Dante Wright. If you think cops like us, they don't, they hate us with all they might. When they pull you over, guns drawn, finger on the trigger, they don't play fight.
Nah, they don't play right. They don't give a fuck about witnesses. Gotta really show them what the business is. Why they out here killing kids, and we see what it really is. Got me losing my appetite, and the bitches harassing you at the light. When you think you gon' die, then it's fight or flight. That's what happened to Rodney Applewhite.
Tired of these cops killing us. Every day of the year they killing us.
Tired of these cops killing us. When you turn on the news, they killing us.
Tired of these cops killing us. In broad daylight they killing us.
Tired of these cops killing us.
They killing us. They killing us. Tired of these cops killing us. Every day of the year they killing us.
Tired of these cops killing us. When you turn on the news, they killing us.
Tired of these cops killing us. In broad daylight they killing us.
Tired of these cops killing us.
They killing us. They killing us.
Never will understand ever. We living in fear. We kill every day because they got the upper hand. They murdered another man. Yeah, his name Joshua Beast. Kicking his body, he lay in the streets. It's the belly of the beast. That's why we say fuck the police. fuck 'em.
Crooked cops stay stalking. Kurt Reinhold murdered for jaywalking. Damn. Pull me over, I hand you my gun license. I ain't doing no talking. Yeah. Justice for McHale Rose, murdered by police at 19 years old. They said he had burglarized some place, but that was a lie. Let the story be told.
They live by it, they gon' die by it. Understand what I really mean. Shoot a nigga while he handcuffed in a seatbelt that was really green. Patiently waiting for the Lord's vengeance in the UPK. We got the illest team. All devils, they must die. Cut their heads off with a guillotine.
Right. AJ Crooms and Sincere Peers, y'all gon' learn who they are. That's right. The cops massacred these two young brothers and shot at their car. These devils can't help us, it's one solution, let's not pretend. Yeah. We begin to police our own neighborhoods, we must defend and bring these homicides to an end. Tired of these cops killing us, every day of the year they killing us.
Tired of these cops killing us, when you turn on the news they killing us.
Tired of these cops killing us, in broad daylight they killing us.
Tired of these cops killing us, they killing us, they killing us.
Tired of these cops killing us, every day of the year they killing us.
Tired of these cops killing us, when you turn on the news they killing us.
Tired of these cops killing us, in broad daylight they killing us.
Tired of these cops killing us, they killing us, they killing us.
All right, one more, and then we're gonna get our day started. All right, it's one of my favorites right here.
400 plus years of atrocious acts. We suffering PTSD throughout our generations from the trauma and war crimes committed against us. We still being lynched. We still being hunted. We still oppressed. Kissing our boots is the least you devils can do.
Gotta watch my step, cause our enemies cowardly creep. And they hunt us when we go on the streets, full of lies and deceit. See the beast trying to devour the sheep. Wicked devils love to prey on the weak. So you gotta be wise and see the lies in their philosophies. Living out these biblical prophecies. They press their knees on the dying man. We went from chains to prison, and from the pot to a frying pan. At the border, families torn apart. These crackers gotta suffer, Lord forgive me for my corner thoughts. They hung us while they took our ladies to rape, then turned around and used our babies for bait. I can't think straight. How much more it's gonna take? They evil crimes justify the hate. Nigga, that's the proof. I thank the Lord for this truth. I tell these crackers this what they can do. Devil, kiss our boots. Do what the scriptures say to do, so my people know these prophecies are true. Devil, kiss our boots and show an act of humility. 400 plus years of captivity. Kiss our boots for all the pain and oppression, for all the lies and deception. Devil, kiss our boots. Get on your knees and your hands and lick up the dust, you understand?
Hey yo, I don't think they understand. We Yasha Allah, Prince of the Power, mic in my hand. These heathen nations, they gon' serve us and bow down. In Texas, we gon' milk these Gentiles, it's Cowtown. Israelites gon' take the kingdom, Esau in trouble too. You quick to say that to my brother, we gon' be lords over you. You a liar and a thief, you gon' have to pay for that. You a dog, get on all fours, you a snake, a rat. You gon' learn to follow orders from these priests and prophets. Righteousness gon' cover the earth and can't no devil stop it. You say you sorry, but I ain't got nothing to say to you till you apologize the way the Bible tell you to. And I don't give a damn about your little children. All the love I got go to my nation that we building. The sons that afflicted us, they gon' bend the knee and behave. Fall down before the children are slain.
Devil, kiss our boots. Do what the scriptures say to do, so my people know these prophecies are true. Devil, kiss our boots and show an act of humility. 400 plus years of captivity. Kiss our boots for all the pain and oppression, for all the lies and deception. Devil, kiss our boots. Get on your knees and your hands and lick up the dust, you understand? This place completely a circus, defeat the purpose, and them demons are lurking. I see my people hurting. I pray the Lord send them evils and curses and cut our enemies, no slack. With no remorse, they shoot us in our back. We in the midst of snares, don't dare make any fault. And forget about them lies that you were taught. With no regard for the old, no show favor for our youth. These devils using us for target practice like we bulletproof. Committing mass genocide, or they throw us all in cages to the neighborhoods and gentrify. Prepare slaughter for their crimes, it's a death offense. And vengeance is the Lord, they for sure get their recompense. Here is the patience and the faith. They evil crimes justify the hate. Nigga, that's the proof.
I thank the Lord for this truth. I tell these crackers this what they can do. Devil kiss our boots. Do what the scriptures say to do, so my people know these prophecies are true. Devil kiss our boots and show an act of humility. 400 plus years of captivity. Kiss our boots for all the pain and oppression, for all the lies and deception. Devil kiss our boots. Get on your knees and your hands and lick up the dust. You understand? Devil kiss our boots.
All right, clap it up. Shalom, Israel. This is an Israelite school of universal practical knowledge. Started out at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under the amazing commanding General YAHANNA. This is I.S.U.P.K. Houston Wednesday law class. And today we're going to touch on a subject that we touched on last week. You know what I'm saying? This is going to be the part 2. You know what I'm saying? Last Wednesday in the law class, we was talking about fornication. Well, we only touched on one side of it. You know what I'm saying? We touched on the carnal, you know what I'm saying, part of fornication. So, I mean, we're gonna go through a review of that. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to harp too much on it, but we're going to go through a review of what we did last week. You know what I'm saying? So if anybody from last week that was watching class or in class right now, can you tell me what, you know, of course, you know, we doing what we covered last week. What is fornication?
Any sexual acts that pervert your flesh or your spirit.
Not any sexual acts, because, you know, there's some sexual acts that's, you know, that's lawful. You know what I'm saying? So with that keyword I just said, then what is fornication?
Fornication is molestation.
No, just what I just said.
Unlawful sexual.
Right,
acts.
unlawful sex. You know what I'm saying, or what they call sexual immorality. You know what I'm saying? That's what fornication is. You know what I'm saying? We covered a couple different topics on that. Okay, of course. Well, give me Leviticus 20 and 10. We just gonna kind of brush through them a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You know, the first one that we did was adultery. You know what I'm saying? Adultery is a form of unlawful sex. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna see, you know, how, you know what I'm saying, how can you be adulterous? All right. Leviticus chapter 20, verse 10.
And the man that cometh adultery with another man's wife, even he that committeth the adultery with his neighbor's wife, the adulterer and the adulteress shall surely be put to death.
Right. Okay. So it says, hold on, let me get that too. It says, and the man that committed adultery with another man's wife. So a man commits adultery when he sleeps with another man's wife. All right, that is unlawful sex. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's, you know what I'm saying, you know, when I was in the world, you know what I'm saying, it, you know, one of the I guess old sayings or quotes that used to go around was, you know what I'm saying, it's two things that you don't mess with a man. That's his money and his woman, because both of them will either get you killed or beat up. You know what I'm saying? But with, you know, with adultery, you know what I'm saying, you know, the Lord is going to deal with you with that. You know what I'm saying? Because out of all these women that are out here, you know what I'm saying, you go find somebody else's woman to sleep with. You know what I'm saying? Like, we went through a whole you know, thing about, you know what I'm saying, you know, not taking them out to eat and, you know, becoming a work bae and work, you know, holding them, you know, being that shoulder to cry on. You know what I'm saying? That's not your job. You know what I'm saying? If you're not a priest, a high-ranking priest at that, you know what I'm saying, you shouldn't be trying to lend your shoulder for somebody to cry on. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's a woman that's married. You know what I'm saying? Now, if those high-ranking priests give you, you know, if you have authorization to counsel, you know what I'm saying, then you be that. You know what I'm saying? Because they know, you know what I'm saying, you're not trying to, you giving her righteous judgment. You know what I'm saying? You're not trying to sleep with her. You're not trying to tell her any information, you know, to try to lower her guard, you know what I'm saying, so you can be in the likings or in favor with her and she, you know what I'm saying, end up having sex with you. You know what I'm saying? That's what a lot of men in the world do. You know what I'm saying? Especially at work. You know what I'm saying? If you see a sister come in, you know, she normally, you know, hey y'all, good morning, and blah blah this and blah blah that, and you know, then one day she just, oh, she coming in like, what's wrong? What's wrong, girl? You know, oh, my boyfriend, he tripping today. He act like he ain't. And then that's go time. That's green light for an evil sadistic person. He did what? Now next time, girl, you know you need to just call me. You know what I'm saying? I'll take care of it for you. You know he didn't want to pick up little John from school. You know what I'm saying? I trust you. You know what I mean? You know I done met John before. You know I done seen the pictures. Like I'll pick him up. You know I take him to football practice. You know I take that load off your back. You know what I'm saying? And eventually, you know, well, we both done had a hard day, hard week at work. You know what I'm saying? Let's go to this happy hour. You know what I'm saying? And she done let her guard down. You know what I'm saying? Now y'all drinking. You know what I'm saying? Now she done confided in you and you done confided in her. Now you done know all her business and her vulnerabilities. You know what I'm saying? An evil and sadistic person know how to attack all that. You know what I'm saying? And they will get you. You know what I'm saying? You know, and women, you know what I'm saying? Women outnumber men on the earth right now. I think the last time I checked, you know what I'm saying, it was like 12 women to one man for every man. You know what I'm saying? Like even when I was in college, the ratio was pretty much like that. It was like 16 to 1. So what I look like trying to trying to go, you know, sleep with this, you know, this football player, his girlfriend, she on the cheerleading squad. She got 20 other friends. You know what I'm saying? So I could just go, look, sis, I ain't trying to holler at you or nothing. Hey, brother, I'm not trying to holler at your girl. Hey, man, look, she got a friend right there. I'm just trying to, you know, whoop. You know what I'm saying? But then, you know, in the truth, you know, it's like your cap. It's like you, sir. Um, who is that sister's camp leader? You know what I'm saying? I would like to, you know what I'm saying?
advantage of them when they come in there talking stuff about their man and all that. And you're
Right.
like, oh man, we used to call, we've been calling stood there on their belly since high school.
Right.
Oh man, we used to call, we've been calling stood there on their belly since high school.
All right, okay. Look like we back on. Salaki for the technical difficulty that wasn't on our end. You know what I'm saying? Our oppressor is the devil that the Bible speaks of. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we just gonna keep rocking. If you can hear me and see me, put a 1 in the chat if you're still on. I think we just. All right, show us. We got 8 people in here. 7 now. The water Karen Woods and the water Jacqueline Renee. Y'all can hear me and see me. All right, we can keep rolling. All right, so we was talking about, you know, the fornication part of you know what I'm saying, being adulterous. All right. So we're gonna go to Mark 10 and 12. Hold on. Go back and go to Exodus. Because I want to show it, you know, I'm just do a quick review on everything. You know what I'm saying? Show it to you in the law also. Exodus 20. And 14. Go ahead when you read it. You got it.
Thou shalt not commit adultery.
Now, thou shalt not commit adultery. Now, this is one of those 10 commandments that the Christian church so love. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I don't live my life right, I'm at least live by the 10 commandments. Well, you can only live by the 10 commandments if you understand the rest of the laws. Because, you know what I'm saying, you living by the 10 commandments and you saying, okay, well, I'm not sleeping with nobody else's man. You know what I'm saying? But then, I mean, when nobody else besides my husband, but then you put the person you sleeping with, you put him away and go sleep with somebody else, that's adultery. Or men, if you sleeping with somebody and you done with this woman, you know what I'm saying, and you done told her you the only one for me. And then when she give herself to you, then you put her away, you make her go be an adulterer. You know what I'm saying? Because now she has to go find another man. You know what I'm saying? You made her do that. All right. Well, let's keep going. Let's go to now the second one that we mentioned was rape. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna go to Deuteronomy. You know what I'm saying? That's chapter 22. Now this first part of class is just pretty much like a review of what we did last week. You know what I'm saying? We like I said again, if you're just joining, last week we covered the physical fornication that's in the Bible, you know, which is unlawful sex. And then, you know, the second half of class, that's when we'll cover spiritual fornication. You know what I'm saying? And start at 23. Deuteronomy 22 and start at verse 23.
If a man be found laying with
read the chapter, cite the chapter and verse.
Laws against sexual immorality.
No, not that subtitle.
Oh, like Deuteronomy 22.
Right.
Chapter 22.
So every time you get ready to pull a scripture and read it, you will always, say the name of the book and then the chapter that you're at and then the verse that you're about to read. So that people that are following online, if they want to write it down or if they want to follow along with us, you know what I'm saying, they'll be able to, do that. You know what I'm saying? All right, go ahead.
Okay, Deuteronomy 22, chapter 22.
laws against sexual
No,
immorality.
don't read that part.
All right.
That's because that's like a I guess a subtitle of whatever author or whatever publication company that wrote that Bible, that printed that Bible.
Oh, okay.
Right.
If
Just go ahead.
Okay. If a man be found laying with a woman married to a husband, then they shall both of them die. Both the man and the lay with both the man that lay with the woman and the woman, so shalt thou put away evil from Israel.
All right, now this verse is talking about, it says, if a man be found lying with a woman married to an husband. You know what I'm saying? So we already know that's adultery right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, she married, she knows she married, you know what I'm saying? Now whether she told him or not that she was married, you know what I'm saying? That that remains to be discussed. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes, women will say, well, nah, I'm not married. You know what I'm saying? Got a whole man at the house. You know what I'm saying? And, men the same way. Well, I'm not dealing with nobody. Because in the world, just be honest, in the world today, you know what I'm saying? We was taught monogamy. You know what I'm saying? So, which means, if you got a woman, you got one woman. And if you got a man, you got one man. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I said, be careful when you tell a woman, well, you're the only one for me. You know what I'm saying? Because as soon as you go against that, that's when that dragon come out. You know what I'm saying? That's when you hurt her so much to where, you know what I'm saying, she can't trust nobody no more. You know what I'm saying? She started doing vindictive things. You know what I'm saying? She either put you on child support, call the laws on you, lie and say that you hit her. You come outside, you wash your car every Saturday. You come outside, you got a big old streak on the side of your car and them brand new tires that you bought, you know what I'm saying, got holes in them. You know what I'm saying? That's because you lied to her. You know what I'm saying? All right. And that says, then they shall both of them die. Both the man that lay with the woman and the woman, so shalt thou put away evil from Israel. You know what I'm saying? Now go to 23.
If damsel that is a virgin be betrothed unto a husband, and a man find her in a city and lie with her, 24 too.
Mm-hmm.
Then ye shall bring them both out unto the gate of the city, and ye shall stone them with stones that they die.
Right. Now it says, if a damsel that is a virgin be betrothed unto an husband, and a man find her in the city and lie with her. Do you know what betrothed means?
Oh, cool. Promise to him.
Promise to him, engage, pretty much, you know what I'm saying, espoused. You know what I'm saying? So that means she pretty much belonged to somebody. You know what I'm saying? And he find her, you know what I'm saying? He spit his game, you know what I'm saying? And then, he lie with her. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. Verse 24.
Verse 24. The damsel, because she cried not.
Now read 24 from the top.
24 from the top.
Right.
Then ye shall bring them both unto the gate of the city, and ye shall stone them with stones that they die. The damsel.
All right, it says now, and you stone them with the stones that they die. Now, Snap's about to explain to you why both of them about to die. All right, go ahead.
The damsel, because she cried not, being in the city, and the man, because he hath humbled neighbor's wife. So,
right. Now, she gets put to death because she didn't cry rape. You know what I'm saying? Now, he get put to death because he humbled his neighbor's wife. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm engaged, and so he kept spitting his game like, what your man got to do with me? I ain't worried about him. I ain't worried about that nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying, we can turn up before you even get married. You know what I'm saying? Let's just have our little fling one time. You know what I'm saying? Just live a little. You know what I'm saying? Just we only live once. You know what I'm saying? That's what people love to run to. Well, we only live once. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be living with the same man for the rest of your life. Why don't you just try and try some things before you tie yourself down? They say because they make it saying tying yourself down means you're gonna be restricted for the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna be able to be a whore for the rest of your life because you're gonna be married to somebody. Well, be a whore one time for me. You know what I'm saying? That's what this man is pretty much spitting to her. You know what I'm saying? Well, let's go ahead and let's do our thing before you go ahead and be with him for the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? Go and get your groove back, Stella. All right. And then said because she didn't cry rape, and then by her telling him, you know what I'm saying, well, I'm engaged or I'm betrothed to somebody already, automatically he should have been was on here. I'm Salakia, sis. I didn't mean to impose on you. You know what I'm saying? Well, Lord be with you and your husband. You know what I'm saying? And go on about your business. It's a 12-to-1 ratio. All you got to do is turn your butt around. If you're in a bar in a club, just look this way. It's another sister right there. Look by the DJ booth. It's another sister right there. Look by the bar. It's about 6 sisters right there. All of them got empty glasses, waiting on you to come up buy them a drink. So don't worry about her. She betrothed to somebody. Let her be. You should urge her to go and get up out that club before it be somebody that, you know what I'm saying, that's not as law-abiding as me come in and spit a whole new game on you. You know what I'm saying? And you die anyway. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
So thou shalt put away evil from among you.
Right, because that's what the nation of Israel did. You know what I'm saying? Like when we was following the laws and the law, statutes, commandments, like we feared the Lord so much, like to where we didn't want no evil around us. Because if we allowed evil into our nation, the Lord was liable to, get all of us. Oh, he was adultery and you ain't say nothing? Oh, you done. You know what I'm saying? That's just like how, you know what I'm saying, like some of these like code of ethics or whatever, like when you go to work, you know what I'm saying, like especially like in a school system. Like if you knew that one of those teachers was messing with one of them little kids and you knew about it and didn't say nothing, you fired too. You know what I'm saying? Or if you knew, you know what I'm saying, if you knew the CFO of that company was stealing money and you didn't say nothing, you might as well have been taking kickbacks too. You fired too. And that's how the Lord works. So, you know what I'm saying? You sitting around here letting these adulterers and pork eaters and all just, chill around y'all in the nation, just like they, you know what I'm saying? I'm finna fire all y'all up. That's why we ended up going to slavery so many times. That's why we kept getting conquered. You know what I'm saying? Because, we was letting things slip through our fingers, slip through the cracks. Oh, man, he just ate a pork chop sandwich, man. He good, man. Yeah, all right. Then next week, oh, man, he just threw a crawfish ball. It was just, a couple 100 pounds of crawfish. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Oh, man, he ended up getting drunk and sleeping with my boy wife, man. But she was out there like that, man. But no, especially men, like we supposed to be the ones that nip everything in the bud like that. You know what I'm saying? Because women are a weaker vessel than us. That's why, like when I said those evil and sadistic men are able to take advantage of some of these women. You know what I'm saying? Because we can see stuff in a woman. I'm like, yeah, okay. I can attack her like that. I can attack her like this. And I got her. You know what I'm saying? Because once you mention something about a problem with another man, like an eagle, got you. You know what I'm saying? Because that person knows what to say. He knows what to do. Just peep them men at work around, the pagan holiday Valentine's Day. You know what I'm saying? They done bought 3 dozen roses and they give each woman a rose. You know what I'm saying? Cause he fishing. Cause it's one, maybe 2 of these women around here that ain't getting nothing for Valentine's Day. They feel so lonely. Because at the office, you know what I'm saying, edible arrangements done came in and brought this sister a big thing of fruit. You know what I'm saying? FTD, the flower company, that came and brought this sister big life-size teddy bear with some flowers and blah 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 and blah blah. You sitting at your desk just ain't nobody give me nothing. Well, my man ain't, you know what I'm saying, or the person you dealing with, he ain't thought to bring me nothing to my job. And then this one dude, he coming out with 3 dozen roses. Happy Valentine's Day, my sister. Happy Valentine's Day, beautiful. Well, you sitting over here by yourself, you didn't. Matter of fact, you take 2. You know what I'm saying? Here go that 1 rose. Why you giving me 1 rose? Because you are the other 11. This 1 rose, you make the dozen, baby. After that, sweep off her feet. You know what I'm saying? Just peep them cats. Around, the other Christmas time and Easter and all that, you know what I'm saying? He like little stuff, some men understand that little stuff matter to women. You know what I'm saying? That's a good thing and a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? Because if he know, little things matter to you, I'm gonna just I'm gonna slide you that 1 heart that say be mine. Oh, he's so sweet. He gave me this heart that said be mine. He looking good, he smelling good. Next thing you know, you done, you know what I'm saying, you done committed adultery. You know what I'm saying? Because your man at home, he can't even afford all that stuff. He busting his ass every day just to keep, you know what I'm saying, keep the lights on and food on the table, paying these, good night, the $800 a week babysitters and daycare. Good night. That type of stuff make you don't want to have no kids. But if you was in the I.S.U.P.K, you know what I'm saying, if we was as a nation again, you wouldn't have to spend no $800 a week. You know what I'm saying, to for somebody to take care of your kid. Hey, sister, your pie, sister such and such. You mind watching little Ray, little Shakar? You know what I'm saying? While I go to work, I pick him up by 6:15. Oh, no sweat, sis. He can just go in there and play with my kid. Your kid had a ball. When you get him back, he sleep. He full and he sleep. All you got to do is just put him in his crib or put him in his bed, and you can wind down and go to sleep and get ready for the next day. Versus you stressing about $800 a week, like, dang, like that's my Passover. That's part of my Passover money. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to put money aside so I can really enjoy myself for Passover, but I got to pay $800 a week. That's $2,400 a month. Did I do the math correct? No, that's $3,200 a month. You know what I'm saying? Good night. So that means you got to make at least $70,000 a year just to, be all right with that. You know what I'm saying? All right. Go to 25.
25. But if a man find a betrothed damsel in a field, and the man force her.
All right, stop. That says, but if a man find a betrothed damsel in the field, and the man, he force her, you know what I'm saying? That means what?
Rape.
That means rape. That means he spit his game and she told him, no, I got a man. I'm engaged or whatever. Whoop, 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 you know what I'm saying? I'm not dealing with nobody else. I got a man already. Girl, I ain't trying to hear none of this stuff. Come give me some of that. You know what I'm saying? And like I said last week, you know what I'm saying? A man is stronger than a woman. You know what I'm saying? These evil, sadistic ass, Salaki. And these evil, sadistic, men out here, you know what I'm saying? And he strong arm her and, pin her against the wall and, have his way. You know what I'm saying? Long as she crying out, that's what it means by forcing her. Like, no. I can't even scream like that no more. Like, stop, he raping me, right? That's what you got to do as a woman. If somebody trying to do something to you that you don't want. You know what I'm saying? Like, That's what you should teach your daughter. You know what I'm saying? Like especially in school today, like some of these boys, man, they learn so many things from their parents and what they watch around in their environments to where they think strong arming a woman is cool. Girl, give me a kiss or give me a hug. Now, if you don't want to get that man a kiss, no, don't. You scream out. You cry rape. You know what I'm saying? Like you do the most. You know what I'm saying? If he doing it like that, you do the most. Mm-hmm. Cause attention to yourself because at the end of the day, you saving your life. You know what I'm saying? Teach your daughter that. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter if they talking about she just a tease and blah blah. Cool. I'd rather my daughter be called a tease than a bust down or a whore or a thought or she for the streets because she didn't want to say no or she feared this dude so much to where you know what I'm saying, like if she would have said no, he would have harmed her or something, punched her or something. No, do the most. Because somebody, you know what I'm saying, like he not gonna want to, you know what I'm saying. He gonna, oh girl, you tripping, girl. Like now, he'll never come at you like that again. You know what I'm saying? Teach her the knee technique. You know what I'm saying? Teach her to scratch. I go to the nail shop every week, every 2 weeks. Teach her how to use the nail. He got 2 eyes. He only need one to see. You know what I'm saying? All right. Now keep going with that one.
And you force her and lie with her, then the man only that lay with her shall die.
Right. Because she cried out. He forced her. You know what I'm saying? He forced to lay with her. You know what I'm saying? That is called rape. That is a unlawful sex act. You know what I'm saying? All right. One more that we probably, I don't think we covered it, but like bestiality, pedophilia, like good night.
Yeah.
Like some of these figs, these fake Israelite groups, you know what I'm saying? They they with that. They with that.
I ran into one of Slacky. I ran into one when I was supposed to go on the camp. I went down there. I seen somebody. And I was like, "Hey man, y'all supposed to be over there." She's like, "No, we don't never meet over there." I was like, "Just got on away from them real quick." I was like,
right.
Yeah, let me get the hell away from y'all right quick. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they with that pedophilia, man. They can't wait just to a woman, to a girl turn a certain age, to where they can go and do their thing. You know what I'm saying? They like I've heard like some of them, they say grooming. Yeah. You grooming this girl at 12 years old, nigga, you 43. And you grooming this girl at 12 years old to be your wife when she turned whatever supposed legal age, you know what I'm saying, that y'all do, man. Look, I'm telling you. Woo-woo. Hey, the Lord gonna deal with you something serious, man.
Shalaki, if I may.
Go ahead.
I had a homegirl who kept on running up on all these different dudes, man. And I was like, man, you got to be careful because you got a daughter. And I'm like, man, one of them cats might be one of them weirdos and be on some stuff like that.
Right, and that's one of the things that women gotta, you know what I'm saying, realize too. You know what I'm saying, like your kids watch you, how you deal with men, how you deal with women. You know what I'm saying? It may not seem like it because she 2 years old, 3 years old, but she see. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? She see how this man handle you. You know what I'm saying? She may not know what respect mean at that time, but eventually when she gets older, the way that person was treating you is how she wants to be treated. You know what I'm saying? So if a man was beating your butt, you know what I'm saying? And you kept taking him back and you kept doing this and you kept doing that, and he'd lay you out again next week. Guess what your daughter's gonna do? She's gonna look for the same type of man. And that is very dangerous. You know what I'm saying? That is very dangerous. If you out there, like I saw, like some of these videos people they post on social media, you know what I'm saying? When you sit up here twerking with the kids running around, the little girl she trying to twerk with you with a diaper on, they see you. They kids are a voice. I mean a video and voice recorder when they at very young ages. Like they soak in everything. So they soak in everything. You may not realize it, but they soak in everything. All right. So how you act around your kids is how you should want your kid to be, grow up to be. You know what I'm saying? Shalom, sir. Want to take over the class? All right, come. All right, so we're gonna go to Leviticus chapter 18, verse 22. Come, sir.
Just quick on the topic you're speaking on, I'm listening on the phone. Right now in Houston, there's a 60-year-old man who killed a 16-year-old girl. He killed her stepdaughter, his stepdaughter. You know what I'm saying?
Good night.
Like we have to be careful who we bring in our houses. You know what I'm saying? Like
right.
Our women have to take a priority on that. You know what I'm saying? Because I think it's like 46% of stepdads molest their stepdaughters. You know what I'm saying? That's high. Right. You know what I'm saying? So we have to be mindful who we bring in, and that's why the UPK is so powerful, because the people in here, we fight against that. Right. You know what I'm saying? We go out in the streets and even our own homes, and we make sure those things don't happen, because that's our people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like to this day, I don't play R. Kelly music at all.
Right.
Reason why? Because those are my sisters he molested. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I love them that much where I ain't got to step in the name of love.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like,
right. And what you're saying is heavy, because you know what I'm saying? Like you bring your, that's why I don't, you know what I'm saying? That's why I respect women that, especially with their daughters, they keep their daughters away from me. You know what I'm saying? As long as they could, like, in the world, like when I'm dating somebody and they already got kids, they're like, if you're trying to introduce me to your kids the second day that I met you, I don't know. I don't know where your psyche at, because you know what I'm saying? Like you should keep, you know what I'm saying? Okay, the son, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Because you're trying to, get him around, a man, you know what I'm saying? Have him do some man thing. But your daughter, you know what I'm saying? Little Nene, this is Trez. He your uncle right now. This Uncle Trez. But later on, he walking through that house with number boxes on, eating all the cereal. Now she gonna like, why Uncle Trez eating all my cereal? Why he in your room? Yeah, why he still here? You know what I'm saying? I thought tricks was for kids, but he done ate all my cereal. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a red flag. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't, I'll be very leery of somebody that wants me to meet their kid daughter at that time. You know what I'm saying? Like you should vet me to the T. Like, yeah, we can go turn up all day, every day, whatever. But I shouldn't be able to have, to meet your meet your daughter, you know what I'm saying, at a very young age, at a very early stage in our dating, you know what I'm saying? Because you don't know who you put, you don't even know me all the way yet. And you're gonna put your daughter in harm's way. You know what I'm saying? I could have had well, let me get this off me, because I ain't like that. I mean, a brother could have left, fled from a city, you know what I'm saying, for having, you know what I'm saying, molested a daughter, somebody else's daughter, and he done moved to Houston, or he done moved somewhere else, and he meets you, you know what I'm saying, and he plays like he's this, you know what I'm saying, this father figure, family man, you know what I'm saying, and I like you, I like you to meet, you know what I'm saying, my daughter, you know what I'm saying, oh yeah, she nice, she's pretty, she all grown up now though, you know what I'm saying, just watch the comments that he make about her too, you know what I'm saying.
Shalaki, if I may, sir.
Salaki, Princess Sabah, you right, because nowadays you really got to watch your son too. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because yeah, he might be the football coach, but you know what I'm saying? Like, why'd you walking like that?
Some other.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Why you holding your hand like that? Like, you keep itching and scratching, man. Hold on. Like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? You got to watch your kids too. All of them. You know what I'm saying? And that's a very good point. You know what I'm saying, with your son, but it's like the daughters with me, man, it's like I can't respect you as a woman if you just want me to meet your daughter right away. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. Maybe that's just me. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep going. Give me Leviticus chapter 18, verse 22. So we just brushing through this carnal or this fleshly fornication. We're gonna get into the spiritual just after this.
Leviticus chapter 18, verse 22. Thou shalt not lie with mankind as with womankind. It's an abomination.
All right, now it says, what's that? Leviticus 18 and 22. It says, thou shalt not lie with mankind as with womankind. It is an abomination. Anybody knows what abomination is?
Not natural.
Not natural. I take that. But it's a detestable thing. Like, this is the thing that you hate the most. Like, man, get away from me. Like, something that like you down bad for, like, you know what I'm saying? So this says thou shalt not, you know, so that means this is a law, you know, for y'all Christians that, it ain't no law if it don't say thou shalt. Okay, well, it says thou shalt not lie with mankind as with womankind. You know what I'm saying? So men, don't lay with a man like you would do a woman. You know what I'm saying? Don't do the fake yawn. Oh, put your arm around him. You know what I'm saying? Lean close. You know, and you know, and the rest is history. You know what I'm saying? Don't do none of that stuff with a man that like you would do a woman. You know what I'm saying? And same thing with the women. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be sleeping with a woman, you know what I'm saying, the same way you would do a man. Women, because that's an abomination too. You know what I'm saying? Well, this is my body, it's my life. You know, I got needs. And my body, all men are dogs. Well, you know what dogs chase after? Bitches, Salakia. You know what I'm saying? But homosexuality is one of those things that it's accepted in the church like a mug. You know what I'm saying? It's accepted. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, they'll kick you out the church for stealing $5 out the collection plate. But if you're a homosexual, yeah, you good. You good. Just go and sit on that organ or something. Go and sit in that choir stand, and you know, and just tap dance for me. You know what I'm saying? Just pay your tithes and sow your seeds. You know what I'm saying? Come as you are. That's what they say. But if you take 3 cents out that collection plate, they trying to boot you out the city. They want maximum penalty. You know what I'm saying? All right. Read 23.
23. Leviticus chapter verse 18, chapter 23.
Mm-hmm.
Neither shall thy lie with any beast to defile thyself therewith.
It says, now, neither shalt thou lie with any beast to defile thyself therewith. Now, this is a problem in our nation, but it's not one of them problems like in our oppressor nation. Like this is WPS. You know, white people stuff. You know what I'm saying? But it's written in the law because we do it too. Because why? We take on some of the customs as our oppressors. You know what I'm saying? So you out there, you know, trying to go to a ranch and find you a horse, you know, men going out trying to you supposed to be slaughtering the lamb, but you killing the lamb. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is against the law, man. This is fornication. This is unlawful sex. All right. So now we're gonna drop all that and we're gonna get into what we call spiritual fornication. Now, spiritual fornication is, can anybody tell me what spiritual fornication is or what it could be?
Any unlawful sexual acts that pollute the spirit or pervert the spirit.
I'll give you one more shot. Now,
worshiping Rome.
Keep going.
Worshiping the Rome deities and things.
Give that brother a hand. Give that brother a hand. Right, because you start thinking about spiritual. Now, yeah, that's what spiritual fornication is. You know what I'm saying? Spiritual fornication is when you start worshiping, you know, other things other than the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, you know, it can be another God. Well, all of them will be gods. It can be another God. It can be money. It can be yourself. It can be your kids. You know what I'm saying? I had him. Give me 1 second. Was it Jeremiah? Though I was a husband unto him. Yeah, Jeremiah 31 and 32. Now, I'm bringing this scripture out because, you know what I'm saying, even though this is, you know, spiritual fornication, you know what I'm saying, it equates pretty much as adultery. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, what the scripture is going to be talking about is, you know, the Most High considering us as his bride. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead if you got it. Jeremiah chapter 31, verse 32.
Jeremiah chapter 31, verse 32. Not accordingly to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the day that I took them by the hand to bring them out of the land of Egypt, which my covenant that they break, although I was an husband unto them, said the Lord.
All right, it says, not according to the covenant that I made with them, because he's talking about the new covenant that he was going to make with the house of Judah and the house of Israel. You know what I'm saying? When they took them out of the hand and brought them out of the land of Egypt, he only brought one nation out of the land of Egypt. You know what I'm saying? And that was Israel. You know what I'm saying? And when it says, okay, which my covenant they break. So that covenant that we had with the Most High, at first, we broke it. You know what I'm saying? We committed adultery against the Most High. How did we do that? If you know. Now just think about where we at. We in Egypt. You know what I'm saying? If you ever seen the movie 10 Commandments, you know what I'm saying? We in the wilderness and we doing our thing.
All the different fornications.
Like
spiritual and physical.
Okay, give me the main one that we were doing that we did in the wilderness.
Mess with animals?
No.
The spiritual one?
Yeah, we talking about spiritual.
Praising different deities and stuff.
Okay, now which one was that?
Sacrificing for different deities and things.
Now which god or which deity did we do?
Christianity?
Like no, the main one, the main physical object. I should say.
Sun.
What? I'll give it to you for time's sake. The golden calf.
Oh, the golden calf.
You know what I'm saying? Those are one of the things, like one of the main things that we did in Egypt. I mean, in the wilderness, because as we do when we in any, in any other nation in captivity, we take on some of the customs and some of the cultures that nation does. You know what I'm saying? Like even in America today, you know what I'm saying? Like we take on some of their customs. You know what I'm saying? When George Floyd got killed, we was all black. Yeah, Floyd. You know, that was in May. Guess what happened in July 4th? That was like 2 months from then. July 4th, I'm proud to be an American. You know what I'm saying? We red, white, and blue down. We having Roman candle fights in the middle of the street. We bought all the fireworks. We barbecued all the pork. You know what I'm saying? We forgot all about them killing that man. Because we start celebrating the nation that we're in captivity. We start celebrating the customs that they do. You know what I'm saying? Same thing when we was in Egypt. We were celebrating and doing some of the things that the Egyptians did. And one of those things was they had a lot of gods in Egypt. You know what I'm saying? They celebrated dogs, whatever else, birds, the golden, the calf or the cow. So when they made that golden calf, they was thinking about one of the things that the Egyptians celebrated or viewed as a god, you know what I'm saying, in Egypt, that they were celebrating. You know what I'm saying? Well, let's make us a god. They didn't just say, well, let's make a calf. You know, ain't nobody else made no calf as a god or a cow as a god. Well, yeah, let's go and do that. No, they've seen that before. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, sir.
If I may, boy, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, we have a very short memory. The Lord had done some of the most miraculous work just prior to that, just prior to them making that calf.
Right.
He opened the Red Sea and we walked through it. You know what I'm saying? I know you, just in my mind, you see the fish swimming while you walking through the sea. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, this is crazy. Right. As soon as we get out of pocket, man, let's make this go to calf right quick though. You know right. Boy, niggas we ain't nothing, man. Right. Like we turn our back on the Lord just that quick. And we witnessed with our own eyes something no one has ever seen before on the earth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Salaki.
No, because what you're saying was heavy, because you know what I'm saying, we do that with everything. You know what I'm saying? Like we seen how, like, ain't nobody ever seen no water just move to the side like that. You know what I'm saying? And like he said, you see fishes just like, just about 5 minutes ago, man, it was starfish all on the ground right here. Like, and you just walking through it, no problem. You know what I'm saying? But then, not too long after that, hey, yeah, golden calf time. You know what I'm saying? And what's so crazy about it, it wasn't just one or two people. It was all of them. They all took all their gold and their precious metals and melted it down and made this calf. Go ahead, sir.
I just had to, and I'm reading the verse. It says, and made the sea dry land. I watered my yard today. Right. As soon as I walked out there, the whole bottom of my shoe was wet. You know what I'm saying? The Lord made a sea disappear and turned that into dry land. You know what I'm saying? That's a miracle in itself. You know what I'm saying? Niggas got mud in their sandals. Right. Between their toes. You know what I'm saying? The Lord made that dry land. Like, right. It's a small.
Yeah, because they had them let my people go 13s on. You know what I'm saying? Man. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? So give me 1 second. So yeah, spiritual fornication is you know what I'm saying, adultery. So that's why, you know what I'm saying, the Lord called us his bride. He was a husband unto us. You know what I'm saying? He looked after us. You know what I'm saying? He protected us. You know what I'm saying? And basically bit the hand that fed us. You know what I'm saying? That's a slap in the face. You know what I'm saying? Somebody protecting you, make sure you good, you know what I'm saying? And teaching you, guiding you, make sure, no harm come to you. And then you go, say thank you to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Just imagine, you know what I'm saying? Like You gave me a job. You know what I'm saying? You put a little money in my pocket. You gave me my first car, my first crib. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you met me, you know what I'm saying, I was, you know what I'm saying, I was out of there. You know what I'm saying? You gave me a car, crib, job, little money in my pocket. And then I go back here to Officer Gobble and say, appreciate you, Officer Gobble, for everything that you done to me. What you think, how you gonna feel? You gonna feel a certain type of way. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna feel like, man, I just did everything for this fool. And you go and give somebody else the praise? You go worship somebody else? I'm finna make y'all stay in this wilderness for about 40 years. 40 years! You know what I'm saying? It's not a long trip from Egypt to Jerusalem, but it took 40 years. You know what I'm saying? Because the Most High wanted everybody that came up out of there, he wanted all of them to die off before the children of Israel, you know, get to the promised land. You know what I'm saying? It was number 3, sir, that made it, not out of the original. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else was the children of the people that got led out. You know what I'm saying? All right, now give me Exodus chapter 20, verse 5. You know what I'm saying? Because this is one of the things that that the Christian church don't teach you. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, in the Christian church, you know what I'm saying, they celebrate all the idols. You know what I'm saying? All of them, all the pagan idols, all the ones that's not of the Lord. All right, go ahead.
Exodus chapter 20, verse 5. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them.
All right, Salakia, start at verse 3.
Verse 3. Exodus chapter 20, verse 20, chapter 3. Thou shalt have no other gods before me.
All right, now this is one of the 10 commandments that the Christian church also love. You know what I'm saying? It says, thou shalt have no other gods before me. So that golden calf was a god before the Most High. Violation. You know what I'm saying? All of Beelzebub, all the other stuff that they was, you know, worshiping back then, you know what I'm saying, was a violation. You know what I'm saying? So this is clearly a commandment, you know, because they say the law is done away with. Well, this is a law. So is this law done away with? You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven images, or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth.
All right, let me ask you a question. When you go to a church, what type of pictures do you see, like on the walls or in the glass, the stained glass windows?
Yeah, like angels and stuff.
Yeah, you see angels, but I'm talking about the main
Fish and things.
No, the main character, the main person.
Oh, Jesus on the cross.
Right. You know what I'm saying? You see Yahawashi on the cross. Well, you will see Caesar Borgia on the cross. You know what I'm saying? You will see it says, thou shalt not bow. Go ahead. Yeah, just finish reading it, then we'll
Thou shalt not, okay. Shalaki. Thou shalt not bow down thyself, nor serve them, for I, the Lord thy God, am a jealous God.
Right. Go ahead.
Visiting the iniquities of the father upon the children until the third and fourth generation of them that hate me.
All right, it says, now thou shalt not bow down to them. So what is okay when the pastor call you to the front of the church, the doors are welcome. You know, everybody that needs anointing, blessings, and prayer, please come forth. And when you bow down in front of that church, what is in front of you and what's behind him?
The cross.
The big giant 20-foot by 30-foot cross. You are bowing down to that image, that graven image. You know what I'm saying? You know, you not knowing, you think you bowing down to the Lord. But just going into church, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be that. Or if they don't have a big 25-foot by 30-foot, they're going to have stained glass windows with that cross that got the little sunbeam behind it with some doves flying around it. Or they might have a picture of Caesar Borgia back there with the long poodle-haired white man. You know what I'm saying? That's what you're bowing down to. That is not the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Or if you travel to Mecca every year and you dance around that rock 7 times, that is not the Most High. Right, Muslims, you know, they what do you call it, the cobblestone. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm talking about it's hundreds of thousands of people, maybe millions of people running around, dancing around this rock and, you know, and they kissing up on it. You know what I'm saying? You next in line, man. 2 million people that already kissed it and licked on it before you did. You know what I'm saying? Or when you go, or, you know, if you call yourself an enlightened one, you know what I'm saying? Throwing money at this fat Buddha dude when you go to Chinese restaurants, that's not the Most High. Or even, you know what I'm saying, with this yoga thing, you got to be careful with that too. You know what I'm saying? Because that has ties with other deities. You know what I'm saying? Like you sit in a certain position and you got your hands folded, and some of them, you know, you be saying different types of words that you don't know nothing about. You know what I'm saying? Oh, what else? Deity that people like something like money. Oh, money. People done made songs about money. Almighty dollar. You know what I'm saying? Because it'll make you kill your own brother, rob your own mother. You know what I'm saying? Like people would do any and everything to obtain money because money to them is power or comfort. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, sir.
Salaka, and we worship money, and we also worship those who have money. Like
Right.
celebrities become our gods. You know what I'm saying? It's always been like that in Israel. Those people who are rich, we look at them on a pedestal. Salaka.
Right. And what you're saying is heavy because one of those people that people celebrate and worship so much is Beyonce. That Coachella movement and all that other stuff. I know women right now that'll quit their job if Beyonce had a concert in Houston and they had to go to work. They'll quit if they boss said, well, you can't get off this weekend. You know, we need you to work. Well, I quit. I'm going to Coachella. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's your boy Michael Jordan? Like, you know, in my era, like he was that dude. You know what I'm saying? He was that dude. Man, you go out and buy like people out there kill each other over the shoe. Now, I like Jordans too. I like the shoes too. You know what I'm saying? I remember back in the day, I'm talking about you standing in line 5 a.m. before the mall even open. Security guard in the back of the parking lot asleep. That's how early you there. You know what I'm saying? to buy some shoes. And then, you know, further down the line, you know, people rob, kill, and steal for them shoes. You know what I'm saying? Because what that money puts you on a different level. It puts you in the eyes of everybody. That's why it's so easy to listen to pastors. That's why it was so easy to listen to the Sadducees and Pharisees, because they looked like they had something. They looked like, you know what I'm saying, that's something that you wanted. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of pastors teach the prosperity message. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying, by them, you know what I'm saying, teaching that's gonna make you give your money to them so you can give them blessings on prosperity. And you ain't got no power over that. You just making them richer. I used to go to one of them churches when I was in the world, and he preached that message every Sunday. He can be talking about the pale horse in Revelations, but he gonna somehow loop it back to prosperity and giving. He would always talk about the Mercedes Benz that he had that drive by itself and let Jesus take the wheel. And once people hear that, here go my money right here. You know what I'm saying? He even had people, you know, that was on, you know, on his team, on his corner, get up there and testify. You know what I'm saying? You know, I guess you know, to fool the other people. No, I had 15 cents in my bank account yesterday, and I gave it to pastor. And lo and behold, Wednesday came, it was a check in the mail for $15,000. Thank you, Lord. You know what I'm saying? And so you not knowing and you just ignorant to what's going on in the church, you're gonna be like, damn, that nigga down. He's of the Lord. If she gave that pastor the last 15 cents she had in her account, and then 4 days after that, she got 15 bands. Oh yeah, that's where I need to be. You know what I'm saying? Until you start giving your last, and you don't get the same results. You know what I'm saying? All right. Now let me get Exodus 34. Mm-hmm. 34 and 14.
Exodus 34 and 14. For thou shalt worship no other God for the Lord, whose name is jealous and is a jealous God.
Right. So you should worship no other God, because the Most High is jealous. That's just like I said, you know what I'm saying? You set me up with this job and, you know, money, car, house, clothes, and everything, and then I just go give the thanks to Officer Gabawa. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a rap that you do not want to be a part of. You know what I'm saying? All right, because you know the Most High is a jealous God. You know, he jealous. You know what I'm saying? Like a husband be jealous about his woman. The Most High is jealous about us. You know what I'm saying? We didn't choose him, he chose us. You know what I'm saying? All right. Let me see if I want to get Romans. Let me see. Now give me Exodus 32. In verse 20.
Exodus 32, verse 20. And he took the calf which they had made and burnt it in the fire, and ground it to powder, and strawed it up on the water, and made the children of Israel drink it.
All right, now, so you know when Moses, you know what I'm saying, he up in Mount Zion, you know, he chopping it up with the Lord. You know what I'm saying? You know, Aaron down there, he in charge of the people. You know what I'm saying? So he up there, he chopping it up. No, he don't know what's going on. And them boy, yeah, man, let's make this golden calf, man. You know what I'm saying? So, Aaron was like, hey, yeah, we can go ahead and do this, man. Yeah. So everybody melted their gold down and everything, and made this gigantic calf. So they sacrificing to it, and dancing around, and they praising, they showering it with gifts and everything. So when Moses come down, he like, man, what y'all niggas doing down here? Y'all tripping. I'm saying this in modern terms.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because, that's how some people that are listening, that are new, can understand. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, what y'all doing down here? Y'all tripping. Y'all done made this whole different. Y'all forgot about the God that led us out of Egypt, killed all their sons, divided the water up. What this cow finna do? Eat the grass? You know what I'm saying? So when in Exodus 20, he say he took the calf that they made and he burnt it in the fire. So he set it on fire and grounded it all the way down in the powder. You know what I'm saying? And threw it upon the water, and he made them drink of it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not finna disrespect the Lord like that. You know what I'm saying? So this is like one of the events where the children of Israel, you know what I'm saying, committed spiritual fornication. You know what I'm saying? That golden calf. All right. Now give me Ezekiel 16. And start at 15. Ezekiel 16.
Ezekiel 15.
16.
Ezekiel 16.
Verse 15.
Verse 15. But thou shalt distrust in thine own beauty.
So it says, thou didst trust in thine own beauty. You know what I'm saying? Same thing that they did, you know what I'm saying, in the wilderness. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, it had to have been me. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people do this, when they obtain, you know what I'm saying, their accomplishments. You know what I'm saying? Once you graduate high school, then you toil through college and you get that degree, and then you go back, probably get that second degree, and then you get the job that you wanted, the house that you wanted, the money that you wanted, the car that you wanted. I did this. Wasn't nobody in the gym with me. I did this. You know what I'm saying? Then you don't give the Lord no praise. A lot of people fall victim to this. All right, go ahead.
And Platis the harlot, because thy renown and prudis out thy fornications on everyone that passed by. His is it was. It
All right,
was. His
says,
it was.
All right, it says, and Platis the harlot because of thy renown. You know what harlot is? Harlot. A harlot is like a whore or a prostitute.
Yeah, that's why I was putting it there.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So the children of Israel pretty much play like a whore because of thy renown. You know what I'm saying? Renown is like reputation.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody, they knew that they was the children of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? But then, after a while, you know what I'm saying, they started, freestyling, you know what I'm saying, with the laws and stuff. Pretty much how we do now. You know what I'm saying? They treated the Most High like a college kid, like a college parent. You know what I'm saying? When a man or woman, when they graduate high school and they go to college, they don't call their parents. You know what I'm saying? Only time they call their parents, I did it. Only time I called my mom and my daddy, can y'all send me about $50, $60, I need to buy a book. or I need something to eat. That's the only time I call my mom and my dad and them. Is when I needed money, when I needed something. You know what I'm saying? That's how pretty much the nation of Israel treat the Most High. The only time we called out and started acting right with the Lord is when we was in captivity. You know what I'm saying? Like when we was in Egypt, we was crying to the Lord like a mother. We, oh Lord, we in bondage, man. These niggas got us building brick without no straw and blah blah this and blah blah that. And Lord help us, we'll do right. They start doing right, then the Lord hear their prayers, bail them out. Not even long after he bailed us out of the wilderness, out of Egypt, we start freestyling with the golden calf. You know what I'm saying? Then he started killing us with the snakes. We started praying again. We started acting right again. Then we made that an idol. The staff that Moses made with the serpent on it, yeah, we made that an idol too. We made peace and chains, you know what I'm saying, medallions, all type of stuff out of it. You know what I'm saying? Because we thought that was our God. You know what I'm saying? You know that story? When we was in the wilderness, okay, well, after the golden calf incident, we still wandering in the wilderness. You know what I'm saying? And the Lord sent serpents, biting us. You know what I'm saying? They biting, people dying off the snake bites. So, Moses, being a real nigga, like, man, look, Lord, people out here dying, you know what I'm saying? He talking to the Lord on our behalf. People out here dying, man, for these snake bites. You know what I'm saying? Can you help us out? So, the Lord told Moses, hey, make this staff with a serpent on it. You know what I'm saying? And everybody that look upon that staff will be healed. You know what I'm saying? So people start looking towards the staff, so they being healed. They wasn't dying from the snake bites, and then eventually they's like, oh, that's our God right there. So they start doing what? They start making graven images of the staff. You know what I'm saying? Which is a violation again. You know what I'm saying? We kept doing it. Then we ended up in, I think it was a Syrian captivity next, I believe, sir. Was it a Syrian captivity next? You know what I'm saying? Then we ended up in a Syrian captivity. Then we started praying again. Then we ended up in the Persian captivity. And so on and so forth. Every time we want to do right and want the Lord to bail us out, we know who to go to then. We know who the Lord is. But after he do us a solid, then we do our own thing. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, sir.
Salakia. And that's why the scriptures say these records are for our learning. So we can go back and see the mistakes our forefathers did, you know what I'm saying, and try to avoid those things. Because the longer we are in sin, the longer these other nations will be over us. You know what I'm saying? And they know that. You know what I'm saying? Like the so-called white men know that if we sin, he stay in power. Because who's next to rule earth? We are.
Right.
So the longer he keep pushing interracial marriage, you can be homosexual, sleep with your dog and all that, and eat pork at the next white meat. You know what I'm saying? He's doing it for a reason. He's doing that to keep his power. And as long as he keep his power, we're on the boot. You know what I'm saying? We're keeping Christ from coming back. You know what I'm saying? Salaki.
Right. Keep going for me, sir. We're gonna probably go all the way to 22. So start at 16.
16. And of the garments thou didst take, and the decadence thy high place with divers and colors, and plated the harlots upon them, upon that the like things shall not come, neither shall it be so.
All right, it says, and of thy garments thou didst take, and deckest thy high places with diverse colors, and platest the harlot thereupon. You know what I'm saying? Like they started, you know what I'm saying, making their clothes, you know what I'm saying, not how according to how, you know what I'm saying, the Lord told us, you know, to wear our clothes. You know what I'm saying? Like the Lord says to, you know, put fringes upon our garments. You know what I'm saying? So that we can remember of, you know, about keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, but they was making their clothes like the other nations. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like, you know, now, you know, and nowadays, you know, it's nothing wrong with wearing, you know what I'm saying, Versace, you know, Louis Vuitton, Levi's, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying, if you're gonna wear clothes according to your nation, you know what I'm saying, and pretty much serve the Lord, you got to go in the temple with your culture clothes on. You know what I'm saying? You can't go in the temple with no Louis Vuitton, you know what I'm saying, pants on with no fringes. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't go, you know, with a Vera Wang dress on, no fringes, head not covered. You know what I'm saying? And like they just poured out their fornications over everyone that passed by. You know what I'm saying? So everything that they've learned from all these different captivities and these different nations that we in, like we blended all that in together. You know what I'm saying? All right, keep going. It's lucky. And deckest thy high places with diverse colors. So like even the temple, like they was decorating the temple. You know what I'm saying? Like this, how this podium is set up is biblical. You know what I'm saying? We just didn't put stuff up here because we thought this would look fly. You know what I'm saying? Or like the scroll, the chauffeur, like this is supposed to be up here. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? We didn't do this according. You know, the oil's supposed to be up here. You know what I'm saying? Like this is not nothing that we thought of our own. You know what I'm saying? Like we didn't try to freestyle against the Lord's orders on how the temple should look. You know what I'm saying? All right. Let me see. Go to 17.
Thou hast also taken thy fair jewels of my God, of my gold, and of my silver, which I had given thee, and madest to themselves image of man, and didst commit
Whoredom.
whoredom with them.
All right. It says, Thou hast also taken thy fair jewels of my gold and my silver, which I had given thee. You know what I'm saying? The Lord gave us all this stuff, man. But then we make images of other people. You know what I'm saying? We was rocking Caesar or whichever captivity we was in. You know what I'm saying? Then we rocking images of them. You know what I'm saying? We rocking the Malcolm X face. You know what I'm saying? We rocking the Caesar Borgia with the prayer hands, the Jesus piece. You know what I'm saying? What else? The cross with him crucified on it. We rocking all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? But this is the Lord. This is the gold and the silver that the Lord gave us. You know what I'm saying? And what we was doing was another violation. It said don't make graven images. You know what I'm saying? But we did it anyway. You know what I'm saying? Uh, go to 18.
And took thy broider.
Now, Salaki, go to let me see. You can drop down to go to 22.
22.
Mm-hmm.
Ezekiel verse 22, 16 verse 22.
Mm-hmm.
And in thy abominations and thy whoredom, thou hast not recommended the days of thy youth.
It says, Thou hast not remembered.
Remember, not remember the days of thy youth, when thou wast naked and bare, and waste polluted in the blood. What's
All right, it
polluted
says,
in the blood?
and in all thine abominations and thy whoredoms, thou hast not remembered the days of thy youth. You know what I'm saying? When you young, you know what I'm saying, you can't fend for yourself like that. You know what I'm saying? You depend on your mom and your dad to take care of you. You depend on your mom and your dad to give you food, clothes, give you a ride to school. You know what I'm saying? Buy your football or buy your bike. You know what I'm saying? Or reach things for you that you can't reach yet. You know what I'm saying? Lift up heavy things that you can't lift. You know what I'm saying? Protect you, you know what I'm saying, and things that you can't protect yourself from. You know what I'm saying? You fail to remember that. You know what I'm saying? Now, you know what I'm saying, you grown, you got your own thing. You know what I'm saying? You didn't forgot when you was naked and didn't have nothing. That's what a lot of our people do. Like I said earlier, you know what I'm saying, when you get your degree, and don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with getting your degrees and getting your money, baby. But you got to remember where you started from. So that goes with remembering the people that you grew up with, you know what I'm saying, helping your brothers and sisters out. You know what I'm saying? Just because you got your stuff going for yourself, you know what I'm saying, that don't mean that you good, that you made it. You know what I'm saying? And you can turn your game off. You good now. You know what I'm saying? No, you still gotta serve the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, you know what I'm saying, once people, get like that with that money, like that money comes comfort and protection. No worries. Because with somebody that makes $150,000 a year, you think he worry about a light bill? You think he worry about a gas bill, groceries? You think he worry about that? Not at all. He worried about, man, do I want to get this Tesla in green or blue? Or do I want to get this Maybach? I want to get this Maybach or this Maserati. That's what he fighting. That's what they fighting with. Do I want to get the 5-bedroom or the 8-bedroom? That's what people fighting. That's what they fighting with. They not worried about, well, damn, if I pay the light bill, then we not gonna be able to eat for a week. Or if I pay the light bill, then the water gonna get cut off. You know what I'm saying? That's what happens in your youth. You know what I'm saying? They not worried if you making $150,000 a year, long as you're not living in New York. You know what I'm saying? You good. Because $150,000 in Texas, you good. You know what I'm saying? You good. You all the way good. Now, if you want to travel or, do all that, now that's on you. You still might be good. But worried about a light bill, a phone bill, water, gas, groceries, rent, or mortgage, you cool. You good. You know what I'm saying? But you can't forget about the Most High. You know what I'm saying? So you still gotta exercise brotherhood, sisterhood. You still gotta go. You still gotta pay your tithes. You still gotta come to Sabbath service or watch class online. You know what I'm saying? Well, I done got everything I want. I'm good. I ain't got to worry about nothing until you hit rock bottom again. Then that's when you call it on the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Like I work in a correctional facility, and most of the people that's in there, you know what I'm saying, they brag about their crimes or whatever. Of course, because it's you got to be tough in jail. You know what I'm saying? So, but I know when that court date is coming around. You know how I know when that court date coming around?
Stop bragging.
They start reading the Bible. You know what I'm saying? I walk around like, oh yeah, you reading the Bible, bro? That's what's up. Yeah, man, my court date coming up, man. I sure hope, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Lord, you know what I'm saying? Just get me up out of here, you know what I'm saying? But you just told that dude last week, man, when I get out, man, I'm turning up. I'm going to rob the other bank. But then 2 days before court, you reading your Bible like, I'm talking about hours on hours. You just flipping pages, reading. You know what I'm saying? All right. We finished that. Yeah, we finished that. Now drop down to 31. We almost done.
Ezekiel 16, verse 31. In that thou buildest thine intimate place.
I'm sorry.
Imminent, oh yeah, thy buildest thine imminent place in the head of every way, and maketh thine high place in every street, and haseth not been as an harlot in that thou scorneth air.
Now this is a Christian church scripture right here. You know what I'm saying? When it says, and that thou buildest thine eminent place in the head of every way, that means it's a church on every corner. You know what I'm saying? Place where, you know what I'm saying, the nation's supposed to go for everything. You know what I'm saying? For guidance, financial reasons, counseling, protection, spiritual guidance, whatever. You know, you're supposed to go to the temple for that. You know what I'm saying? Like in my neighborhood alone, you know what I'm saying, just in maybe a quarter mile, not even a quarter mile stretch, it's 16 churches. You know what I'm saying? So it's 16 pastors collecting money, but it's supposed to be one body, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about church right here. Turn the corner, it's a church on the other side. Like this church is sharing parking lots. That's how close they are. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm not gonna go to this church because I don't like the way they preach. Well, I ain't going to this church because they choir trash. Well, I ain't going to this church because, you know, the pastor, he, you know what I'm saying, he committed adultery and they still got him up there. And, you know, all type, it's 16 churches, like in a quarter mile stretch, all in the neighborhoods. You know what I'm saying? And they all collecting money off our people. You know what I'm saying? And it says, and makest thine high place in every street. You know what I'm saying? So, and it says, and has not been as an harlot, and that thou scornest hire. You know what I'm saying? Like the churches, you know what I'm saying? Like when you know, when it says the scorn is higher, like, you know, some people they took bribes. You know what I'm saying? Not to get, you know, a certain type of judgment. You know what I'm saying? So if I had an alt with you, you know what I'm saying, and we take it to the temple, you know what I'm saying, for counsel, whatever. If I had money, you know, I can kind of bribe the priest or whatever to you know, to rule in my favor. You know what I'm saying? So like if I hit you first, you know what I'm saying, we had a little squabble, I hit you first, and then we take it to counsel, and then well, you did start the fight and blah blah this and blah blah. Well, how did he hit me first? Well, no, I don't want to hear that. You know, well, from the evidence, you know what I'm saying, with the ruling is against you. It's because you know what I'm saying, I hired him. You know what I'm saying? And this is what the Christian churches do. You know what I'm saying? They get involved into these politics, you know what I'm saying, and all type of things. You know what a Christian church was when the pandemic happened or when the flood happened? Locked up. They was locked up, doors shut. You know what I.S.U.P.K was when all that was going down? Open, ready to receive people, still feeding people, still teaching, still holding class. But their church was closed. You know what I'm saying? They had the little drive-by service. You couldn't stop. So you drive by your car. They had a drummer out there. They had about 3-4 choir people out there. You know what I'm saying? They had the pastor out there with a mask on. You know what I'm saying? You just drive by and hear some of the word. Or drive by and the collection plate, it was right there. But you didn't have to come because they got Cash App now. You're just gonna drop it in the Cash App. You know, the Lord still need his money. You still got to pay your tithes. I ain't got no job. It's a pandemic, pastor. But they made it a way for you to still give your money, but they didn't make it a way for you to seek help. You know what I'm saying? All right. We're gonna drop that, and we're gonna go to Hosea chapter 4. Let me get that with you. Verse 13, 4 and 13. Hosea. Hosea is right after Daniel. It's the 5th book after Jeremiah. Chapter 4. Hosea, it's Hosea. Chapter 4, verse 13. Oh, Salakia, Karen Woods, yeah, those flags too. Mm-hmm. You found it? All right, I'll read it for time's sake. It's no sweat. All right, this is Hosea chapter 4, verse 13. Then you just take over once you find it. They sacrifice upon the tops of the mountains and burn incense upon the hills, under oaks and poplars and elms, because the shadow thereof is good. Therefore your daughters shall commit whoredom, and your spouses shall commit adultery. This is talking about so like I'm gonna drop that one anyway because we pressed for time. I wanted to go to this one anyway. Go to Jeremiah 23 and 13. Salaki about that, child. You got Jeremiah 23? Yes, sir.
Jeremiah 23, verse 13. And I have seen folly in the prophets of Samaria. They prophesied in Baal and caused my people in Israel to err.
All right, it says, I have seen folly in the prophets of Samaria. They prophesied in Baal and caused my people to err. So when these pastors, you know what I'm saying, they are the leaders of the nation, so-called leaders of the nation. You know what I'm saying? And when they come to you and hear you preach, you know, most of the time they take what you tell them and they roll with it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's very detrimental to the Christian church when they still celebrating Christmas and Easter. You know what I'm saying? Like Easter is nowhere in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? It's actual Passover that they was actually celebrating. You know what I'm saying? Like when it says causing my people to err, I mean they're steering these people in the wrong way because you know most people think they doing good by going to church. You know what I'm saying on Sundays. You know what I'm saying? I mean most people want to get close to God. You know what I'm saying? But with the passages that they're going to, they causing them to err because they're not teaching them the right way. You know what I'm saying? They're not teaching them that actually they in violation of the Sabbath day. You know what I'm saying? Because the Sabbath day is actually on Saturday. You know what I'm saying? And when you ask, you know what I'm saying, when you ask somebody, you know, when is the Sabbath? Well, I go to church on Sundays. You know what I'm saying? But just ask them to look up who changed the Sabbath. And it'll clearly point you to the Roman Empire, the Roman Catholic Church. You know what I'm saying? And the Roman Catholic Church, Constantine changed the day of rest from Saturday to Sunday, which means that you're worshiping what they call the sun god, which is Saturday, because that's what they celebrate. You know what I'm saying? So to keep you one day off from the Sabbath keeps you in violation of the Lord's law, statutes, and commandments. Go ahead, sir.
Such a heavy point, and those preachers get their like you made the point. The preachers get their knowledge from our oppressor.
Right.
So you're teaching God's chosen people what the oppressor wants you to teach them, which further keeps the oppressor in power, and not us being a nation of people and serving our God. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's all like, I mean, the white man is literally the devil the Bible speaks
That's
of.
right. That's right. Because, like I said, if okay, you know, the Lord is not gonna give you an A for effort just because you're going to church on Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Because the day is on Saturday. You know what I'm saying? And when you hear that knowledge and you continue to, well, I'm going to I'm going on Sundays anyway. You know what I'm saying? That keeps you in violation. You know what I'm saying? Like even the religion of Christianity was started by the Roman Catholic Church. You know what I'm saying? The word Christian is only mentioned in the Bible 3 times, and they was used as derogatory words. You know what I'm saying? So it's, you know, according to the Bible, you know what I'm saying? Because Christ wasn't a Christian. And when I talk to a lot of Christians, you know, a few times, you know, I ask them, I say, okay, well, if you're a Christian and you follow, because you know the definition of in their mind of a Christian is somebody that follow Christ. You know what I'm saying? I say, okay, well, no sweat. If you follow Christ, what did Christ follow? You know what I'm saying? And they be like, he followed God. Okay, well, what did God put on in place for him to follow? Everything in the Old Testament. So you saying that the laws are done away with is in clear violation of, you know what I'm saying, of what Christ followed when he was down here. He didn't teach nothing against the Old Testament. You know what I'm saying? To his dying day, he followed the law. He said he wanted to have Passover with his brethren when he knew they was gonna kill him. He was keeping the law, statutes, and commandments to the day he died. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, the 14.
I've seen also in the prophets of Jerusalem, and horrible thing. They committed adultery and they walked in the lies. They've strengthened.
Right. So like, stop right there. It says, I have seen also in the prophets of Jerusalem an horrible thing. They commit adultery and walk in lies. Now, did they physically commit adultery like sleeping with somebody else's wife?
No, they did spiritual though.
Right. I mean, they could have done, you know, the physical too, but you know, this portion is talking about spiritual, and they walk in lies. You know what I'm saying? Because like when we read earlier, they was prophesying in Baal, which is a pagan god. You know what I'm saying? So they not saying in the name of Yahweh. You know, they saying in the name of Baal and all these other deities. Well, false deities. You know what I'm saying? And they was prophesying lies. You know what I'm saying? Like when a clear example of that is when who was that? Elijah when he challenged those, I think it was like 400 and some priests or prophets. You know what I'm saying? About, okay, well, you get your God, and I'm gonna get my God, and we gonna see who gonna set these logs on fire. You know, they wet them up and everything. They put water out on the logs and everything. So it's 400 against one. So they in there, you know, doing that all that old little weird, creepy stuff, trying to get their God to light them logs up. And Elijah, you know, he pretty much scoffing at him, like, where your God at, man? He can't light no fire. You know what I'm saying? And then he said, and you know, Elijah said one prayer, and you know what I'm talking about? Everything lit up. That's how you know who the Lord was with. You know what I'm saying? That's what we need to get back to. You know what I'm saying? We need to start holding these pastors accountable. You know what I'm saying? So they won't cause you to err. Ask them questions. You know, the scriptures say try every spirit. You know what I'm saying? And when they go to answer, when you back them in the corner because they don't want to give you the real answer, is, well, you can't question God. You can't question this. You can't question that. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. They just don't want to give you the real. You know what I'm saying? That's why you can't ask questions at church. That's why you can't even ask, because they tell you to ask questions at Bible study, but you can't even ask questions there because it's an agenda there too. How to activate the power of love or your marriage or some crap like that. But then you ask about some chariots and they blah 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 blah. We talking about you know what I'm saying? Chariots is on your mind. You forget I ain't married. You single. I ain't worried about how to activate some love. I want to know about who is these niggas they talking about Israel. Who is these people? And who are they all today? Who is this? Is the Lord gonna strike down? Like, who is these people in Obadiah? Like, who are these people in Revelations? Like, who is the 144,000? That's what I'm worried about. I ain't worried about activating nothing. But they don't answer stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? They hope and pray. Well, I ain't gonna say they pray, but they expect people to roll with the punches on what they saying because they got a 3-piece money suit on and they look the part, they got money, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, you know what I'm saying? Niggas, like we listen to people that got money. SKYPE said it earlier. We listen to people that look like they got something. Matter of fact, me and one of my boys, when we was in the world, we did kind of an experiment, you know what I'm saying? Like we was going like to some music venues, you know what I'm saying, for live bands. And he had a truck, you know, like regular Ford truck. You know what I'm saying? We was trying to do some big things, you know what I'm saying? Like, well, yeah, you know, we got some producing equipment, you know, we wanna you know, do some business with y'all. They was like, oh yeah, we got you, okay, man. Yeah, whatever, just hit me. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't taking us serious. But then soon as we ended up borrowing a sister's car. You know what I'm saying? She had a Range Rover. Man, we pull up in that Range Rover. They helping us take stuff out the truck. Hey, yeah, man, well, yeah, like you was supposed to call me, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he got my number right here, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause they saw like, well, they must be, they must see success. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, these niggas know what they doing with this music. You know what I'm saying? When we was in that truck, you know what I'm saying? They weren't trying to hear us. It's the same way with Christ. You know what I'm saying? Like all the finest horses and finest chariots that they had in Rome at the time, Christ came riding in on a donkey. You know what I'm saying? You know, the Sadducees and Pharisees, you know, they had, you know, the big Arabian horses with the gold wood rim chariots, and you know, they riding in and hello, sir, you know, doing all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Christ rode in, you know, the donkey can't even walk straight. You know, you know what I'm saying? That's what Christ ran, but he had the realest information. You know what I'm saying? That's why pastors dress how they dress. Because they know if they look, if they look up, there's a part people gonna listen to them. You know what I'm saying? All right, we're gonna drop that, and we're gonna let me see. All right, last one. This our last one. Give me Deuteronomy chapter 7. Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 3. Now this one is gonna tie spiritual and carnal fornication all together. You know what I'm saying?
Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 3. Neither shall thou make marriages with them. Thy daughter thou shalt not give unto his son, nor his daughter shalt thou take unto thy son.
All right, now this is the carnal part. It says, neither shalt thou make marriages with them. Now, this is talking about other nations that are not Israelites. You know what I'm saying? Heathen nations. Thy daughter shall not thy daughter thou shalt not give unto his son. So you shouldn't give your daughter to no heathen man, son. You know what I'm saying? Or it says, nor his daughter shalt thou take unto thy son. So you shouldn't be going to look for a white girl, Chinese, or whatever to try to marry to your son. You know what I'm saying? All right, keep now. It's gonna tell you why. You know what I'm saying? But this is the spiritual part right here, the spiritual fornication. Go ahead.
For thy will turn away thy son from following me.
Now it says, for they will turn away thy son from following me. You know what I'm saying? It happens all the time. You know what I'm saying? It happened to Solomon. You know what I'm saying? Solomon was one of the wisest men on the earth, and it happened to him. It happened to the best of us. You know what I'm saying? This is the reason why the Lord don't want us sleeping with these heathen nations, because eventually you end up getting you a Asian wife. Guess what? You're gonna have a big Buddha sitting in your house eventually. Or you go one of the Amalekites. You're gonna be, you know what I'm saying, celebrating some of their stuff. You know what I'm saying? You get one of these Hamites, you're gonna be drinking cow urine and putting bones in your lip eventually. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
And most importantly, you're gonna put their people interest before your own.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you will see, like for instance, when black people marry white people, all of a sudden they don't see racism no more.
Right.
Well, he did run from the police. He was ready to be killed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like it puts us against our God and our people instantly. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right. Now what you're saying is heavy, because that is definitely true. You know what I'm saying? You don't see no color line then. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to make your wife mad. You know what I'm saying? You can't even get, you probably even feel mad. You probably even felt mad when George Floyd got killed, but you couldn't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to upset your household. You know what I'm saying? And she a devil, so she gonna say, well, he should have got his ass killed anyway. And you like, yeah, you right, baby. You right, baby. Right.
Why he resisted?
Right. You know what I'm saying? Keep going. That
they may serve other gods.
That's why. That's why we ain't supposed to marry these other nations, because they're gonna serve other gods. You're gonna have that Buddha, all them yin yang signs in your house. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna eat more shrimp fried rice than anything. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
So they will anger of the Lord. So the anger of the Lord be kindled against you and destroy thee suddenly.
So, and then the Lord's anger will be kindled against you and destroy you suddenly. You know what I'm saying? That's why, as a nation, we gotta come out of her. You know what I'm saying? We got to stop, committing, you know what I'm saying, fornication across the boards, physical and spiritual. You know what I'm saying? Because they both tie together. You know what I'm saying? anything online? No, we good online. So with that, pay your tithes to the men of the Lord at ISUPK.com. This has been the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge, started out on 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under the amazing Commanding General YAHANNA. So this is my time. Shalom, Israel.